Oh, hi. Rebecca Levitz.
Hi, Nathan. How are you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Great.
Please sit down.
Thank you.
How was the trip?
It was awesome.
Good.
Yeah. It was a pretty easy traveling day.
Nice.
How have you been? How's the family?
Good. Everybody's doing well. We actually just went on vacation.
Really? Where'd you go?
We went to Wyoming.
How fun.
Yeah. Tessa, my
Mhm.
daughter,
Yeah.
she loved it. We went to Jackson Hole, went to Grand Tetons. I don't know if you've ever been out that way, but
A couple summers ago, I went out there. Did you see
Really?
any cool animals?
yeah, we saw, I think, a moose and its calf. We saw a couple grizzly bears. There was like buffalo
awesome.
everywhere. So
Wow.
it was really cool. Tessa loved it. We loved it. It was a nice little escape. Weather's beautiful
Great.
out
How
there.
long were you out there?
Just a week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did you fly out there or you drove the whole thing?
We flew, which was a new experience. Tessa's never flown before, but
Did she handle it well?
she did.
Good.
She was a little fussy on the plane and got a little bored, but
How long of a flight is it out there?
it's just a couple hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. That's
it's
not
not too
bad at
bad.
all.
Yeah.
I was in Chicago this weekend, and it must have been a Cubs game because it was packed full of Cub gear everywhere, like on the train. When we were waiting over there.
Yeah, they were. That's a good memory. Cubs fan. Yeah, they were home actually. They had a home series against the Cardinals, which is that's a big rivalry there. So,
cool.
And they played pretty well. So the Cubs are leading their division. I'm really happy about it. I try to go there, but it's not always easy.
Yeah, it was a
Especially
great day
kids.
for a baseball game, and it was packed. The train was so busy. I was like, what is
Oh
going
yeah,
on?
it gets wild there. It is absolutely crazy. Where'd you stay in Chicago?
We stayed right on Michigan Avenue.
Oh,
so
cool.
It was like, we did some shopping. So
Yeah,
it was right
yeah.
down there. So, yeah.
So that's not that far from Wrigley Field.
I don't know where Wrigley Field is in Chicago, but I mean, it was pretty packed with Cub gear, so I would guess we were close. I don't know.
Okay. Cool. Well, so you've been doing some traveling then too?
Yeah, and that's why I'm out here. I want to show you some really cool things that we're doing with the Bighorn.
Okay.
So, as you know, our Bighorn and our Charger are different, but are starting to become more similar as the advancements with the Charger. You can keep adding on all of these things with the Charger, and it's almost like a smaller Bighorn.
Yeah, and I will say with NFR coming up,
Mhm.
we want something that is just gonna blow the top off of it. We want everybody coming to our booth, think about NRS. Stuff you've given us in the past, very awesome, very good products. But if possible, I know this is short notice because it's July and NFR is coming up in December.
Yeah.
We want something that's just gonna blow everybody away.
Yeah, no, and it's not too short. Our production's about 12 weeks out. So
Okay.
if we are going to get these new features out, we should start planning a little bit in ahead, but there's still some time. We have a few weeks of wiggle room, so one of our features that we're adding is In Command, which is a control system. So instead of that big box on the side where everything's controlled.
The switches, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna put a smaller touchscreen frame on there, and you can control everything from one central location. So it's more centralized, really simplistic. I mean, everything you could need is just right there in that little spot. So I brought some little flyers and pamphlets for you to look at, just to kind of explain just a very brief overview. But as you can see, it can all be controlled from the phone. The lighting, the pumps, the jacks, whatever it is that you're setting up, yeah. And so if you need to take care of the horses or whatever it is, it can all be controlled pretty easily.
I've never seen anything like. Are you guys the only?
Yeah, so we are.
Horse trailer?
We're the only one in the horse trailer industry. And ASA actually makes In Command, and they're located in
I'm
Indiana.
familiar with ASA.
So they're super close to us, and we were just like, you know what, we should totally capitalize on this opportunity. We want to start being innovative and keeping ahead of the competition. So we wanted to introduce the In Command control system, and I'm a fan. I think it's awesome. Just a simple app on your phone, and you can control all of those features on your trailer. So
Very cool.
Yeah, I thought it was really nice. I actually have a video if you want to watch it.
Yeah,
now.
I do want to see what that looks like.
Okay, yeah. So with our new Bighorn, it's huge. I mean, it's getting bigger and bigger. We'll just pull it up right here.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool looking. So that's a new exterior color then, too.
Yep, so that's a new feature on our standard Bighorns. We're offering a silver exterior color, which looks awesome with the Bighorn sticker package that they do. And a polished nose. I mean, you cannot go wrong with the silver.
And that's cool. I feel like those same 4 exterior colors. You always see kind of everybody's got that. You're seeing a lot of overlap out there on the lots whenever you go to
Yeah, you're exactly right. All the
shows.
competition has like the basic colors. We just wanted something to set ourselves apart a little bit more.
Wow.
Yeah, so as you can see here, there's like a additional lighting with the
LED
light strips, so that looks nice. And then the tray ceilings make your ceilings a little bit taller, which they are in the new Bighorn. They actually are 8 feet. So, but the tray ceilings do add like a little additional height and make it feel more residential for your retail customer.
Sure. That's big right now, too, is that residential feel. Oh, those fans are new as well.
You're exactly right. Yeah, the residential, I mean, retail customers are staying in this camper or trailer for weeks, days, months, however long, so it needs to be as residential as possible. So it can all be controlled from your phone. It's a really easy-to-use app, super easy to navigate. Outside stereo, that's not new, but also something to highlight. That Bighorn package would look really good on the windows, I think.
I like that frameless window, too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Nick.
Mm-hmm. He just bought a house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Nick's doing well?
Yeah, he's doing really well.
Is he married yet?
No.
Okay.
Still dating Jordan.
Okay, cool. Man, that's a good... I like everything about that.
So when it rotates to the other side, you'll see that the slide is also completely sleek with the rest of the trailer.
Oh, it doesn't...
Yeah.
Because they stick out usually.
A little bit of an overlap.
Yeah.
It's all flat, super sleek design.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, so there it is, controlling lights.
Yeah, and you can see how small it is, but it has all the features. It's not a big bulky thing on the side of the wall.
That's going to look a lot, different than the current kind of switchboard that's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys work on this video?
Yeah, the marketing team did it. Didn't they do a great job?
That's impressive.
Yeah, they did really good. So that's a stereo system, also touchscreen.
Oh, so that's new too. That looks, wow.
Yeah, it has pretty much the same features as like the regular stereo that we had in the more modern.
Those touch screens are getting popular everywhere, but you haven't seen it.
Oh, so there's a slide out. You can see how flat it is.
Wow.
Tray ceiling in the living area.
With this light strips, I think it looks really nice.
It does.
And those lights, they change colors, so you can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, whatever you need.
For maximum lighting at night when you don't want
that bedding area just looks awesome up in the gooseneck.
On top of that, we know that exterior colors are a popular option on our Bighorn editions, so we've even brought forth another color for you to have.
Oh, there you go. Let's talk about this new color option.
Color.
So you'll have 5 now. So it'll be the other 4 that we're used to, and then this 5th, silver. Man. Integrated hay pod. Looks really nice on that.
With the polished nose, I think the silver exterior looks nice.
It does. That looks really good. Man. Are we going to have access to that video? Because I'd like to show that to...
Yeah, so we're going to send it out to our dealers probably within the next week or 2.
Okay.
And so we can start, prepping everyone for NFR. We haven't released it to the public yet because we want to provide enough time for the dealers to kind of get their older Bighorns off their lot if they have any remaining inventory or whatever.
Okay, and naturally, so I guess one of my worries, that's going to be more expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but actually Lakota, since we want to distinguish the Bighorn from the Charger so much, we're not making additional costs for you guys. We're going to just eat the cost, for lack of better terms, more, so we can set apart both of our lines.
Oh, so you're going to offset the price a little bit on your... Oh, cool. So it's really, hopefully not...
You'll experience a price increase, but it's not going to be, so dramatic that you're never going to sell a Bighorn again to the average retail customer.
And that's understandable, and honestly, quite frankly, I guess...
In comparison to the competition, though, it's just...
That's kind of where I'm going with that. I'm sure the price increase, even if it's a decent amount, you guys are just so much less expensive than the other luxury brands that are out there that I'm sure...
Well, and the other luxury brands have not even, had a sneak peek at this. It's so new in our industry that
so
it's just going to take off at a much lower cost for the retail and for the wholesale side of things.
Sure.
So, yeah.
What about... I guess, too, is that touchscreen technology kind of hard to learn?
It's not hard to learn at all. So ASA, they test. They have a huge testing facility where they test for hours and hours. They test all of their products multiple times, water, batteries, whatever it is. And so before they even put their name with the product, like they're testing all of these different, I can't even tell you some of the things that they're testing. But they also have a great customer service where you can call anytime and they'll be able to walk you through whatever it is. And Lakota also has a very familiar customer service.
Oh, we love AJ, the whole
service
team. You guys are awesome.
So they're super familiar with it in command.
Okay.
They know how to fix it. And if they don't, they know exactly who to go to.
Sure.
Who will know how to fix it. So
sure.
Yeah, the in command, it's actually going to make traveling and the whole experience more easier for everyone. It's going to be simplistic, whatever.
Awesome.
It's not going to be super difficult to understand.
Very cool. And I guess the only other thing, and you were kind of alluding to this a little while ago, but one thing that I can see happening is we've got the pre-techie versions of the Bighorn on our lot that we've bought recently.
Yeah.
That now when these kind of upgraded Bighorns are out there, everybody's going to rush over to buy those, and these other Bighorns are going to sit on our lot getting cobwebs on them.
Yeah, and I totally understand your concern. That makes sense. You know, Lakota was expecting that, and we don't want to hurt our dealers anymore by making this awesome advanced trailer and having old inventory. So, yeah, that's why we haven't released any of this information to the public yet. We don't even want the public to see it or know that it's coming. And that gives you, like, some additional time to get the older models off your lot. And we don't want to upset the dealers, like, at all. So the older you might have an older generation couple or whatever it is who wants the older model that's not super advanced, or
I could see that. It's a little less expensive. It's like, you know, automatic windows on cars. You could still get those.
Yeah, they're still available.
And honestly, I could see my parents going to get a horse trailer. They're probably not going to want they don't even know how to use smartphones.
And I think it's like very common for people to be, you know, skeptical about new technology. That's definitely a common. But the trailer that we have now is super residential. You know, like Nick said in the video, we wanted it to be a home away from home. So even the thermostats in your house now are becoming touchscreen and whatever. So
No, I mean, you're seeing it at your house, and whether we like it or not, all this tech stuff is just taking over everything. So why not? I'm sure it says on this pamphlet RVs, so I'm sure this is already big in the RV
ASA,
world.
They do RVs, they do marine life, like whatever it is, they have.
I'm sure it's hard to find an RV that doesn't have that at this point.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
No, I mean, I think all of that makes sense, and like I said, we want something that's going to blow people away, that's different, and it's hard to imagine a scenario where this is out there at NFR and people aren't, you know, kind of perking up and looking at something like that. This is going to gather attention for sure out there.
Exactly right. And I was looking at your numbers. You do have you were selling a lot of Bighorns earlier in the summer.
Yeah.
So if you want to start, we can come together and schedule a date to get some price quotes out and get these newer units on your lot. Yeah.
So, kind of like you were saying, and summer, spring, everybody's gearing up to travel, so we sold a ton. And right now, just your typical kind of little late summer going into fall, not quite as popular, which is completely to be expected. But NFR is like the big thing to get everybody, and without really wanting to do a lot of the same stuff that we've done before, you've got me sold. I mean, I know we have to kind of shore up kind of what the price increase is going to look like and how much these models are going to go for, but I 100% think we need to move forward with you guys. And
awesome.
We need to buy some of these and try to sell them out at NFR.
Yeah, so I'll call you on Monday and we can schedule a different time to come out and get some quotes ready.
That'd be great.
Okay,
Thanks for coming out here, Rebecca.
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much.
it. Safe travels.
You too.
Take care.
Okay, so now we have to do
question and answer. Or not question and answer,
you have to,
review.
some things I should work on.
Okay. So I'm trying to think of anything to work on. You did an awesome job. You knew the product really well. This just shows how much you learned this summer coming here, because we really didn't work on that video for very long talking about that. We've only had one of those units on our lot to even try to kind of get information on. So you picked that up really quickly. Thanks. Good eye contact. You sold it really well. Now Now, Wrigley Field is where the Cubs play.
Yes.
So that was...
I know. I was like, I said Wrigley Field, though, and then I was like, I don't know where it's at, so...
That was where you went. No, you knew everything. I'm very impressed how well you knew it. Like, it's crazy how much you picked up this summer doing this stuff. You did an awesome job helping us on that video as well. I'm trying to think of what else. You knew how to pick up my questions right away. We really didn't talk about what questions necessarily we kind of had to change it around a little bit on the fly, and you picked it up. Kind of thought we were going to have to start over, and you knew that stuff right away. Good job kind of setting the stage and asking about me first, and then kind of locking down a sale there in the end. Even though here at Lakota, we don't even know how much that stuff's going for, but you perfectly talked about the price, that there was going to be an increase. We were eating part of it, so that was really, really good. What else? You diagnosed kind of the problem with there being kind of the older style bighorns and moving up to this new technology, and that's exactly kind of how we're going about attacking that with dealers. Again, answered the questions right away, locked up a sale in the end. I can't really think of anything that you could have worked on. I thought you did a really good job.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Okay, so let's close this